guys!
Hey guys!
We're back with another Supergirl review. This time we're reviewing Supergirl Season 1, Episode 8, titled Hostile Takeover. If you haven't seen that episode yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, you're going to want to skip this video and come back later because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. Another very good episode of Supergirl. However, I think for a mid-season finale, it underwhelmed a little bit.
Yeah, a little. It was the weakest cat story that we've had so far this season, which was disappointing because her story's been really, really good. But I really liked Supergirl's story.
Yeah.
Like, her part was fantastic. I was great with that. It's just Cat's story was just a little meh.
Yeah. In each episode, Cat's side story results in a lesson learned by Supergirl, and this episode follows suit. But I do feel like it took a little bit too long to get there. It was 42 minutes into the episode before Supergirl learned her lesson from Cat, and I think if they had gotten there just a few minutes quicker, that would have greatly improved Cat's side story and the overall episode.
Not only that, we've kind of had the headcanon that Cat knew that she was Supergirl this whole time and has just kind of been playing along. And in this episode, it kind of smooshed that theory, and I think it would have been better had she known. Like, when she says, you know, you ran down the stairwell, and Cara's like, you told me to. She was like, yeah, because we needed Supergirl. Like, it would have been great had she suspected all along, and it was just now that she was finally confident enough to come face to face with Cara. But no, it was like it finally, like, it all dawned on her right then. She had no suspicion prior.
She had an aha moment. And I think it would have been a little better also if she had, had her suspicions maybe all along, and maybe,
yeah, like this just cemented it in, and she was like, oh, yeah, she totally is Supergirl. I know this 100% now. Now I can confront her.
But no, it just seemed like it dawned on her all at once.
Yeah. Now that could just because we've had this headcanon this whole time, and we would have really liked for it to be true, but I don't know.
Okay, like you said, the Supergirl's, the main story from this episode was amazing.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
With Astra, and first of all, the fight between Supergirl and Astra, you could tell during the fight that Astra was throwing the fight.
Yeah, but I just kind of assumed it was because it was her niece, and because she already kind of expressed some sort of weakness in that area when she was talking to her husband. So I just assumed that it was this weakness that she had for her niece because they used to be so close that caused her to not fight as hard. But no.
No, she had a full-on plan, and her minions, including Nan, who was actually, I don't know his story in the comics, but he was one of the villains, the silent one in Superman 2, the Christopher Reeve Superman 2. And so I'm wondering if maybe they're going to bring Zod in, because he was one of Zod's underlings in Superman 2. And that'd be awesome. I hope they bring Zod in. That'd be really, really cool. Of course, Zod is a Superman Prime villain. He is, he's Kal-El's arch enemy. So to have him go head-to-head with Cara, I think would be a little different. And I would be excited for that.
I think that if they did that, they might almost have to bring Superman in. Yeah.
Which they've really avoided doing.
Yeah.
They've shown him from, basically backlit to where you can't really see him, or we've seen him from behind once. So they've not intentionally not shown Superman because this is a Supergirl show, and they don't want Superman to overshadow her. We get a lot more information in this episode about Astra and Krypton and Allura and the circumstances of Astra's arrest.
Yeah.
And wow, I mean, Cara is put in a very difficult situation of doubting her mother, to the point where she goes absolutely ballistic when she's talking to the holographic projection.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, it's because her mom used her to arrest her aunt, but it seems like on the planet her aunt was like an environmental terrorist. So like, yeah, she had the right idea, they needed to save the planet, but was going about it in all the wrong and terrible ways, and like killing innocent people and stuff. And it seems like that's what she wants to do with Earth too. She sees that we're killing Earth and she wants to stop it, but she's going about it by killing innocent people and stuff like that.
And Astra gets arrested on purpose by the DEO. And what caught me off guard about the one scene where Astra she's in the cell and she's talking to Cara, they let her keep her spy thingy, the communication thing.
Not
I'm like,
only
really?
them,
You didn't confiscate that?
and even when she was arrested on Krypton, like, her people didn't even take that. Now, you know, granted, they knew what it was because they used it to trap her, but still, like, I would think that her sister wouldn't want her sending Cara spy messages.
Cara,
Yeah.
The last thing I want to talk about is a really interesting parallel between Kat and Kara's mom, Allura, in that they both gave up their children because circumstances just dictated that that was the best thing that they could possibly do for their children.
Yeah, and that was actually Kara's lesson that she got from Kat in this episode, was that, you know, all Cara could feel was the abandonment of her parents giving her up. And talking with Kat, it kind of sunk in that, you know, it was probably really, really difficult for her parents to make that decision to give her up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's it for this video. If we missed anything, if there's something you think we should have talked about that we didn't, let us know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this video, and we certainly hope you did, be sure to let us know by clicking that like button and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.